Hey man, I'm Phil X.
Yes, he is.
And we are here with Freded Americana with something new. Today, I'm talking to Paul Jackson Jr.
Hi, Mom. No, sorry.
No, you can say hi to Mom.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
But then I have to say hi to my mom because she'll be jealous.
Okay, cool.
Hi, Mom. So, this is really exciting for me because I get a lot of questions from a lot of people and a lot of fans and young, old, people that play guitar. Hey, I want to do what you do. I want to play guitar for a living. And we have a guy here who's got a dream gig on the Leno show. And he's also played on over 400 records.
I think it's
400,000 records?
It's probably close. It's about a little over 1,000.
He's played on 1 million records.
Uh-oh. 10 million records.
And not only that, phenomenal guitar player, phenomenal sound, technique. He's got everything that you want when you want to be a musician and a successful musician. You need tools, right? This man has all the tools. And he's a great guy, and he's here today. So we're going to talk for you guys. So soak it up. You know, you're going to learn something. I'm going to learn something. And let's see what happens.
Cool.
Awesome. Now, I'm going to go right to I'm going to hit the Bronco on the head right here.
Okay.
Beat It.
Yes.
So you got Steve Lukather on there.
Right.
You got Eddie Van Halen on there.
Right.
And we have you on there?
Yes.
What did you play on there?
I played the bass line, the da 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 da, and then the verse da 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 da.
Nice.
So that's me.
Okay.
Luke is da 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 da. Of course, you know, Eddie did the solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I was in the studio by myself at the time, and I bet Luke probably was too, and probably Eddie as well. Probably Eddie was probably just there with Michael.
Wow.
Yeah.
See? Right there. That's killer. What camera do you look at, right? Okay, let's cut to the chase. We're here because we both use the Evil Robot.
Right.
You use it every night on television.
Yeah.
And I use it whether I'm in the studio or in playing with my band The Drills, and I used it in May on the Bon Jovi tour. You could use any amp you want on the entire planet.
Yeah.
Obviously, something happened when you plugged into the Evil Robot.
Yeah.
That told you, man, this is something special, right?
Right.
So what was it?
And I use a lot of amps. You know, like I use Fuchs. I use.
That's how you say that.
Fuchs, yes. Yes.
All right.
I use Rivera's. I used CAE preamp and stuff. So I use a lot of different things. I used boogies and things for years, modified Fenders that Paul did. But I plugged into the Evil Robot, and you hear the phrase magic thrown around a lot.
Yeah.
But there's and you would understand this. There's like a connection that you plug it in, and it's like there's this immediate connection sonically that you go, man, I feel that, and it makes me want to play more, and it makes me want to see what this amp can do. And it's, I guess the best way I can describe it is it was fat, but it was chimey, and
that's hard to get.
Yeah,
those two qualities together.
Yeah,
right?
it's difficult to explain, but that's the best way I can explain it. It was fat, but it was chimey, and it was chunky, and I play a lot of rhythm stuff. It had enough headroom to play a lot of rhythm stuff, and you dime it, it breaks up nicely. It's got the vibrato / tremolo that you can't really put, but it's tube, and it just sounded good.
Yeah.
And you go, man, I just want to sit here and play this thing. So, and that's the best way I can describe it. Is you plug into it, and there's this immediate connection where you just really feel the amp.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to blow smoke up anybody's rear. I mean, it's just the truth. I mean, that's
why we're here, man. I mean, I noticed that it responds to my hands.
Yeah.
There isn't a lot of amps that respond. It responds to how I play, how I hit, how I finger. It responds to how I turn down.
Right.
It stays beautiful wherever you are on your guitar.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my clean sound. Turn down to 5 or 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
So. For me, that's exactly what you're saying. It's like you get the right balance of the girth and the chiminess, and it just speaks.
Yeah.
And
we were joking around earlier, but the singer on the show, Dorian Holley, the only thing he ever tells me to do is turn down, because he's singing the stuff blaring in his mic, and understandably so. But I was dialing in a sound. I had the robot, and I put a little slap on it, and and I'm playing some stuff, and he goes, "Wow, what's that?" I said, "That's the Evil Robot." He says, man, that's a great guitar sound. It really is good. You know, and so people, and that's been happening more and more as people stop and they go, man, that thing really sounds great.
Yeah.
So, you know, and that's kind of when you know you might be onto something, when people kind of just stop for a minute and go, man, I really like that. What are you doing? You know,
Right.
So.
Well, that's really an amazing thing. And it's funny because the name does fool people.
Yeah, I got teased bad.
Yeah, it's all the time. People are like, what the hell's an evil robot? It sounds like a kid's toy or something like
Right.
that. But I'm going to say that we were looking for a name, and my band, The Drills, we had a song called Evil Robot, and it was basically about ex-girlfriends that are evil robots. And I mean, everybody deals with ex-girlfriends, right?
Right.
Even current girlfriends deal with ex-girlfriends. So, right?
Yeah,
So
pretty
if she's psycho, she's affecting everybody in your life. So I'm like, if everybody deals with an evil ex-girlfriend, let's just write a song called Evil Robot. And then Dustin came up and he goes, hey man, let's call the amp Evil Robot. And then it was like, hey, I'm down with that. We know we don't have to worry about it being taken.
Right, exactly. You know.
Because when you start looking for names, it's like it's hard to find something that isn't taken, you know?
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, I got teased until I started playing through it. It's kind of like everybody's like, oh, okay.
Well, that's the thing. If you plug in a guitar and hit a chord, and everybody turns around and goes, what's that?
Right.
Then that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right? So what? Give me something like you've played on so many things with so many artists. Give me something that sticks into your head as one of the most memorable moments where you were like, "Wow, I'm in the studio with this cat, and this is amazing."
There've been a few. Probably, you know, doing all the Michael stuff with Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait, did you play on some Quincy Jones TV show themes and stuff?
No, that was actually before me. Yeah,
Okay.
Before, you know,
Sanford and Son. That was somebody else.
Yeah,
That's a great.
Actually,
theme
Sanford and Son,
song.
there's no guitar on it. It's bass and clarinet and harmonica. Yeah, it's amazing.
Quincy.
Yeah, but you know, did like the stuff with Michael and a couple of his records, Juke Joint, and I can't think of another one I did, and then James Ingram and Patti Austin and all kinds of stuff, and then the Color Purple movie, did a lot of that.
Nice.
With him. Like I said, being in the studio with Michael, working with Steely Dan, that was pretty amazing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Two Against Nature.
Really?
Yeah,
That must have been insane.
that was amazing. Yeah, those guys are like really talented, really focused, really, you know, and they worked really, really hard. It was a great experience.
But they seem to me like anal, for lack of a better word, right? They seem like crack the whip kind of anal guys to get something that they they have a vision and they need to get it. You know what I mean?
And that's really the key, is that, you know, you have this vision in your head, and I can be, you know, I'm pretty discriminating too, and so you keep fooling with stuff until you're pretty sure that the vision that you have in your head, or what you envision about a song or a progression or something, has been fulfilled.
Right.
And so, you know, sometimes it takes a while to get it. And so, you know, I was there for 2 weeks and recorded with him, and I had a great time. You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Doing that, playing at the White House, that was kind of fun.
Not everybody can say that.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was a blessing. That was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
You know, recording with Ella Fitzgerald when I was like 19 years old, that was amazing.
That was a couple years ago, right?
Quite a few years ago. When he was talking about old guys, he was talking about me. That's what he said. Old guys, I want to play the guitar. Yeah, he was talking about me, but that's cold, fella.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Much better than that. It's okay. Working on George Benson records, that's pretty amazing. Sitting there and, you know, work with George Benson, you know, one of my heroes for, you know, as a kid and still, you know. Man, there've been like so many great moments. I've been, you know, Lord's really blessed me with a lot of great opportunities, a lot of good stuff. I'm trying to remember. It's like, you know.
Oh yeah, now you're on the spot. It's gonna like
Some of them,
you'll drive home and go.
Drive home and
Man,
go.
I forgot that, and I forgot that, and I forgot this.
You know, I mean, working with Cher, I, you know, played on a song called "Take Me Home" with Cher. That was kind of cool. And
I can't wait to live on the moon, sit back and watch this world like a cartoon. I can't